フェイリス、これで俺の言うことに耳を傾けてくれるな。
にゃ
Did you forget already?
お前に渡したサングラスと耳栓は何も俺が考えたわけじゃない。
You did.
そうなのにゃ。じゃあ誰が。
お前自身だ。
Ferris looks at me in confusion.
正確に言うと2時間後のお前だ。最初お前はバイラルアタッカーズに卑怯な手を使われて負けたんだ。そこでお前は俺にタイムマシンを使って相手の妨害を阻止してくれと頼んできた。
タイムマシン。
Ah, great, we have to explain that to her now.
これはいわば契約だ。お前は本来忘れているはずの D メールを使って過去を改変したことについて思い出しそうになっていた。ライネットの大会に勝てさえすればそれを思い出せるとそう言った。
Honestly, I have a feeling she only said that so that we would go back and make it so she won the tournament.
にゃにゃ。
To be honest.
どうだ、思い出したか。
Of course she
思
doesn't.
い出したと言ってくれ。これは俺にとって重要なことなのだ。
Ferris stares into my eyes as if she's looking for something. Then she puts a finger against her lips in thought. Finally, she smiles.
多分それはフェイリスの嘘じゃないかにゃ。
Of course.
その時のフェイリスはバイラルになって打ち込んでたんじゃないかにゃ。だからタイムマシンの話を聞いたらそれを使ってでもなんとか勝ちたいと思うのにゃ。でないとパパに合わせる顔がないからにゃ。だからきっと思い出すとかなんとかは京馬に話を合わせただけのような気がするにゃ。
Oh dear.
きっとフェイリスならそうするにゃ。
I saw this coming when it started. It was obvious. Damn, I was a fool to trust this cat girl. I should have expected this from how she normally acts. I breathe a deep sigh and lean on the overpass guardrail. So in the end, all that work was for nothing. I still need to fix the warp timeline, but I don't know the contents of Ferris's D-mail. Ferris forgot it ever happened, and it isn't in her send history. What should I do? Whoa. And suddenly Ferris whispers into my ear.
フェイリスの目を見るにゃ。
何？
Nani?
いいから目を見てにゃ。
Ferris's face is right beside mine. Her breath tickles my ear. We're awfully close. Does she plan to kiss me on the lips this time? Wishful thinking, Kioma. But her expression is uncharacteristically serious, so I gulp and do as I'm told. I turn to Ferris and stare down into her eyes. Ferris looks up to me, looked up at me too. If an outsider were to see us, they'd think we were a couple lost in our own world. This is the closest I've ever been to Ferris. I'm captivated by the beauty of her features. Wow, her eyelashes are really long.
京馬、
Eh?
緊張してるにゃ。
Oh, she's blushing.
今は頭の中でフェルマーの最終定理を計算中だ。
Fermat's last theorem. A mathematical theorem stating that for any integer n greater than 2, no 3 integers x, y, and z exist, so that n... Fuck, I don't know half of these things. Something, mathematical jargon, something. The theorem went unsolved for nearly 360 years, but was finally proven in 1995. My birth year. Oh, how nice.
つまり緊張してるのにゃ。実はフェイリスは一つだけ魔法が使えるにゃ。
魔法だと？それってまさか。
The power of seduction.
京馬にだけ特別に教えると、実はフェイリスは他人の心理を読み取ることができるのにゃ。
It was released on 360, wasn't it? That's strange. Not that the game was on 360, but it's a game you wouldn't associate with the 360. Like, I'm playing the PS3 version. I mean, the more people that are exposed to this game, the better, because it's fucking amazing. but it's just strange to think it was on 360.
スタンド名は
Cheshire
チェ
Cat.
シャーブレイク。
Oh. That said Cheshire Cat, didn't it? Did I just read wrong? Oh no, it just said Cheshire Cat. A fictional cat from Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland.
どうにゃ、すごいにゃ。
I mean, thinking about it, I think there's a fair few visual novels on PS3. But with Xbox, I'm pretty sure there's only Steins Gate. There might be others that I just don't know of. Awesome.
俺にだけ特別
Cheshire Break.
さっきバイラルにばらされていたではないか。
Yeah, it's really good. A whole lot longer than I expected, to be honest. Like when I started the game, I did not expect it to take me 30 hours to only get to chapter 7. But I mean, I'm enjoying the ride, so I don't mind.
まさか奴らにこの秘密を知られるとは思わなかったにゃ。
I won't deny the existence of supernatural powers. After all, I have one of my own, called Reading Steiner.
ちっちゃい頃からパパの交渉相手の顔を盗み見るうちに相手が何を考えているのか読めるようになったのにゃ。どっちかっていうと直感とか勘に近いにゃ。目の動きとか表情とか仕草で、あ、この人は今嘘を言ったってわかるにゃ。
もしかしてお前その能力をライネットの試合にも使っていたのか。
そうにゃ。
え？
フェイリスはエンターテイナーだにゃ。いつもわざとピンチになってそこから劇的大逆転勝利を決めるスタイルなのにゃ。
Smart.
それにサングラスをつけると相手の考えを読みにくくなるのにゃ。
Oh. Is that why she didn't put them on? I would guess so.
力のおかげで今朝京馬が嘘をついていないことも分かったのにゃ。
You certainly put up a bunch of resistance for someone that knew I wasn't lying.
最初はちょっとも相手をしてくれなかったではない
A
か。
very cool cat. Cat maid.
それは気が立ってただけにゃ。
It feels like she's tricking me again.
で、今の京馬も嘘はついてないのにゃ。フェイリスはその D メールっていうのを使って過去を変えたわけだにゃ。
Yep.
そのことは信じるにゃ。できれば京馬のためにフェイリスも思い出してあげたいけどごめんにゃ。
Honestly, I think Ferris's D-mail was not the biggest one. Well, technically, yes. It was the one that had the biggest impact on everything around us. It changed the entirety of Akiba.
思い出せないにゃ。
そうか。
I was trying to think who else had a D-mail. There was Susie has, which didn't really change much. It, didn't change the environment. Ferris's did. Lukako's didn't. And then Moika's also didn't. Ferris's was the only one that actually changed stuff outside of the lab. Or lab members. We've reached an impasse. I have no choice but to look for some other way. Oh no! I suddenly feel intense stares on us. I realise that we're surrounded by people. Are they jealous Ferris fans who think I'm her boyfriend? I shudder at the thought, but I don't think that's the case. Then who are they? Moika's rounders? Oh, of course. Fossey. A man clad in black steps forward. Oh, it's the bald spot guy again. What does he want now? I realise that the men surrounding us are all dressed like 4C. So are all these guys viral attackers' underlings? 4C's gaudy white teeth shine.
チャンピオンに言いたいことがある。ガイアが俺に物言いをつけろとささやくのさ。
物言い。
このメス猫がよ、さっきの相手の心を読めるって力、一体どんなイカサマを使ってやがるんだ。
イカ様などのはずがない。 様らこそ姑息な真似をしていたではないか。
フェイリスはあなたたちみたいに卑怯なことはしないにゃ。
だとてめえ、この黒の
Fuck's sake
殺してやる俺は伊達丸界の神に誓ってイカサマなんかしねえ。それ以外の方法はどうかわかんねえけどな。
Oh, I can't wait to get to a worldline where this guy does not exist. I'm sick of hearing about the elegant evil bullshit.
いいか、汚れた白きシャム猫、俺は負けを認めねえ。最後のチェンジディレクトリだってイカ様だ。
証拠がないのに適当なことを。
知らねえと思うから教えてやるぞ。この俺が黒といえば黒、それがライネットの真理なのさ。
These guys came here to make completely false accusations. Doesn't look like they'll take no for an answer. And they're surrounded us so we can't escape.
ところでてめえの父親は秋葉原界隈じゃ知らねえ者はいないほどの男なんだってな。で、ライネット AB グラちゃんはそのコネを使ってスタッフ全員がフェイリスを勝たせるように動いている。ライネッターの間じゃそういう噂もあるんだぜ。大した悪党だな。てめえはちっとも伊達悪じゃねえ。白くシャム猫でもねえ。泥水の中を這い回る声太った豚さ。
A fat ass pig. Okay. I was gonna say, have you seen Paris? Anything but that. The crowd grows louder. Beyond the walls of viral henchment, there are some homebound Rhinet spectators watching from a distance. The virals start jeering loudly.
マジかよ。あまりにもうまくいきすぎだとはうすうす思っていたけど、つまりやらせ出来レースだったってことかよ。最低だよな、あの猫女。フェイリスってそういう人間だったんだな。汚い、実に汚い。
というわけでよ、チャンピオン、いや偽チャンピオンのフェイリス、
Wow.
ここで土下座してく
What
れ。
clever wordplay.
この黒き明星である俺シドの前で額を地面にこすりつけて許しをこいな。
Silly typos? Wait, what do you mean by the silly typos? But yeah, this is the PS3 version. Oh, right. Yeah. Oh well.
そして王座を返還しやがる。そこまでしたらやらせ行為については明星に誓って許してやるよ。
To be fair, I've come across a few typos, but for the most part, when you read it, you can actually tell what it was meant to be, so doesn't really matter. Does the Steam version, or does that patch, does it fix the text stuff, such as, like this? Because I really hate how the text goes from one line to the next in the middle of a word, like this. It's so stupid. I mean, it's a bit late to change version now, but whatever. Okay.
そうだそうだ、優勝を辞退しろ。てか、二度とライネットアクセスバトラーズに関わるな。ライネッターを引退しろ、ブス。
Wow. Jeers fly from the surrounding virals. None of the onlookers approach. I guess they don't want to get involved. Understandable. What a farce. How long do we have to listen to this?
行くぞ、フェイリス。
We grab Ferris's wrist and force our way through the surrounding virals. Yeah! As we run from the place, I look back and see
立ち上がれ。
Foresee and his group are chasing after us. All we can do is run. Oh, Daru. Sure.
もしもし。
Like you just hear the footsteps. Oh, that sounds odd.
僕だけど。
Hi, Daru. Don't mind us, we're just tap dancing.
なんだ、今取り組み中だから。
Yeah, I'm busy tap dancing. Just sounds so odd with the. That's quite a lengthy loop.
オカリンってまだ会場にいる？
No, we're running.
いない。
リスタンは見てないよな。実は炎上中で。
Oh god, it's so odd to hear. I mean, it's obviously to give the illusion that you're still running, but still, it sounds so strange.
炎上何が
フェイリスタンのブログとか、フェイリスタンのファンサイトとかが。
Oh no. Damn, the viral attackers must be flooding the net with false accusations. They're scumbags.
切るぞ
Or press the end call button and run even faster.
今日まだあいつら追ってくるにゃ。
Jesus. Keep running. Just keep running. More gasping for oxygen, I pull Faris by the hand and run faster. Sheesh. We zigzag through the streets of Akibo until we loop back to the UPX. Faris's home is right next door. We should have gone there first. My lungs are on fire. My legs are aching.
今日まあれ見るにゃ。
Faris tugs at my sleeve, stopping me. I look at where she's pointing, and there I see several unsavory-looking men. Oh crap! Clad in black leather, loitering near the apartment's building entrance. Damn, they got here first.
これじゃ中に入るの無理そうにゃ。
I can't help but feel that the police would not care about this little quarrel.
とにかく離れよう
Unless it got violent, then they'd probably care. Just keep on running. We try to cut through Yodobashi and head to Shawadari, but get caught en route. Ah, fuck. Great.
メーリングリストで情報を流せ
Text the location. Damn, how many of them are there? How are we still running? All we can do is turn back. Jesus. We won't make any progress if we keep running like this. We need to find somewhere we can rest. The lab. We can manage something if we escape there. We need to get there somehow. And they've got such stamina. They've been running for like 5 minutes. Or longer. We was on the phone to Daru. God. There are virals loitering around the lab. There's no way we can get past them. How many of these fucking virals are there? Sheesh. We end up seeking refuge in the ramen shop behind the lab. The ramen shop behind the lab. On another world line, that was me. Oh, this was me, Queen. Where Faris and Mayori worked as maids.
どうしてこんなところで立ち止まるにゃ。早く逃げなきゃ。
Yeah, I thought there was only like 6 viral attackers. It seems there's like 20. May Queen's second floor now seems to be the storehouse for the ramen shop downstairs. Actually, that might be the perfect place to hide. I take Faris's hand and run up the stairs. In the empty room are piles of what seem to be bags of flour. Faris and I hide behind one such pile. I just hope nobody saw us come in. I take out my phone and open the composed mail screen. Help! I send Aru an SOS. Faris and I are hiding above Ramen Tasaboru. It's mostly empty with some sacks of wheat flour. Nothing that looks useful as a weapon, and nothing big enough to hide behind. Bloody hell. The viral attackers are chasing us, and I don't think they can be reasoned with. Normally I'd have no trouble taking on all of them, but I can't use my full strength with Faris nearby. Call us a taxi. Pronto. I send the email. Ah, Daryl, he'll pull through. Faris is in danger. He'll do anything for her. It's hot as hell in here. The running has made me thirsty.
飲み物も出してもらえるのにな。
にゃ。
いや
Yeah, May Queen. I just said the first thing that came to mind, but Faris looks at me strangely.
なんで今日のはここに開く予定だったメイド喫茶の名前を知ってるにゃ。
Wait,
でもそっか、ホームページに少しの間だけオープン告知とメイドさん募集要項を載せたことあったにゃ。今日もそれを見たのかにゃ。
no, we've been inside it. We come from a different world line.
開く
Or at least our memories do.
フェイリスが企画して会議にも通してほとんど決まりかけてた話なのにゃ。
Almost. What happened?
でも最終的にパパにダメって言われて企
Oh.
画がなくなっちゃったにゃ。はあ、パパもとんだわからずやだにゃ。フェイリスに店を任せてくれてればはにゃーんなコスチュームとキュンキューンなメイドさんたちを集めて日本一のメイド喫茶になってたのにゃ。
What? With costumes and fantastic maids. Well, that's definitely descriptive.
中野や池袋のお客さんを秋葉に引っ張ってこられたのに惜しいことをしたのにゃ。
Wow. So it's because of her father that May Queen never happened. The Akihabara I know cater to fans of games, anime, and moe culture. The current Akihabara is still the electric town of old. This used to be the maid cafe, May Queen. Well, May Queen plus Nyan. But now it's a ramen shop. And if I remember correctly, Ferris wasn't this attached to Rhino Axis battlers on the previous world line.
フェイリス
Yeah, clearly.
秋葉ルミホ
It's definitely one way to explain something. I mean, could you actually use that if someone asked you, how do I look? Oh, I forgot we're using a real name.
お前は秋葉の後継ぎ娘で秋葉原の都市開発計画の会議なんかにも出ているんだよな。
にゃ、出てないにゃ。
Oh.
出てない？だって前にそう言って。
Did she say that before the word line changed?
会議にはパパが出てるにゃ。なのになんでフェイリスが出なきゃいけないのにゃ。
逆になんでお前は会議に出ていたんだ？
だから出てないって言ってるにゃ。
That's right. It makes no sense for a high school girl to participate in development conferences, much less be the mastermind behind the moeification of Akiba. Moe shops began to spring up around 2002, didn't they? Back then, Faris was still 9 years old. Could this be a clue to the contents of the Faris' D-mail?
フェイリスのパパさんはレトロ PC の愛好家なんだよな。
その通りにゃ。あ、そういえばまだ IBN5100 は見つけてないにゃ。
ちなみにパパさんがレトロ PC を手放すようなことってあるのか？
On another world line, Faris' dad donated the IBN 5100 to Yanabayashi Shrine. Or was it Faris who did that?
それはないにゃ。パパは自分が集めた PC はすべて愛してるにゃ。それを手放すなんてとんでもないのにゃ。
Oh. Then why did he donate the IBM 5100?
フェイリスはレトロ PC は持っていないのか？
パパの趣味はさっぱりにゃ。フェイリスはコスプレとかアニメとか可愛いものが好きなのにゃ。
Sounds about right. The reason the Moe shops disappeared was because Faris didn't participate in the city development conferences. I guess that's what the D-mail was about.
もし仮にお前が都市開発計画に子供の頃からずっと参加していたとして。
そうしたら秋葉の街に萌えショップをたくさん誘致しようと思ってるにゃ。コミマを見ればわかる通りオタクパワーはすごいのにゃ。きっと秋葉は今以上に人がたくさん訪れるはずにゃ。
それはいいとして都市開発計画にずっと参加していたお前がもしもう参加したくないと思ったとしてそれを過去の自分にどうやってやめさせると思う？
Whoa.
それは何の心理テストにゃ？
単なる例え話だ。
Yeah, a hypothetical question with a real answer. Faris ponders this for a while.
劇的なのがいいにゃ。
Okay.
何？
ドラマみたいな展開にゃ。フェイリスはそういうのは結構信じちゃうタイプにゃ。これはきっとパパからの遺伝だと思うにゃ。
Really?
だから例えばフェイリスが誘拐されるとか。
Suddenly, Faris falls silent. It's a dark room, I can't read her expression.
誘拐？
Kidnapped?
フェイリス？
What's wrong? Faris suddenly clutches her head.
頭痛いにゃ。
Oh god.
ねえ京馬、フェイリスはこの倉庫に来てから変な気分なのにゃ。小さい頃に一度来たことあるだけなのに、
Oh.
すごく見慣れてる景色に思えてくるにゃ。
Nostalgic.
ここいつも歩き回ってたような感覚があるにゃ。
Wait. What does this mean? Is she messing with me again? No, this feels too real. Her face lights up. And then she grabs my arm.
思い出したにゃ。
Remember?
何を？
思い出したにゃ。
Whoa. The force of her declaration stifles my response.
メイクインにゃにゃ。
Holy shit! Now that's interesting. So she actually remembers the shop. Also, we're making an awful lot of noise for a storeroom. Surely the people in the ramen shop would hear us.
京馬もダルニャも常連さんだったにゃ。それにマユシーは一緒に働いてたにゃ。
Okay, now I'm confused. Does... everyone doesn't have reading Steiner, as it's called. Do they only just remember certain things that are pertinent to them? Like with her May Queen?
本当に思い出したのか？
Is this where we're gonna ponder? Does she have reading Steiner? Faris nods.
京馬たちがお店でタイムマシンのお話ししてたことも IBN5100 を探す交換条件としてタイムマシンを使いたいってお願いしたことも。
Holy crap. She remembers an awful lot.
あとは時間を川の流れに例えるのはおかしいって京馬とダルニャンを論破したこととか、ラボメンになるために血の盟約を結んだこととか。
Oh, I've seen the anime plenty of times. But I've not played the game all that much. But to be fair, even my memory of the anime is hazy. But it's cool to see how it's adapted in the game, even though the game came first. God, to be fair, the stuff she's quoting, I'm like, I don't even remember this. It was so long ago. Yeah, exactly. I'd almost forgotten those things myself.
D メールの内容は思い出したのか？
Probably not. Faris lets out a sigh. Her smile suddenly disappears. Don't tell me that's all she remembers. She remembers everything, except for the contents of the email. Or was she tricking me again?
思い出したけど、これは
Steins Gate Zero. Yeah, yeah.
取り消さなきゃいけないって京馬言ったかにゃ。
Although I can't remember when I saw Steins Gate Zero. I remember I watched it when it was first releasing. And I don't think I've watched it since. I'll probably watch it once I finish this game, to be honest. Or I'll binge Steins Gate again. It's such a good show, I can't help it. But I think I prefer the game. Like, the anime's great, but the game goes into a lot more detail with certain things, although I will admit, the game also gets a lot more fucked up, especially with Suzuha's ending. I was not expecting it to turn to rape. Yeah, that definitely caught me off guard. Yeah, that would have been when I watched it, I think. I know I've seen it. Because in order to watch or experience the full story of Steins Gate, what you're supposed to do, at least according to some people, is watch nearly all of the first season, or watch nearly all of Steins Gate except for, is it the last or the second, the last two episodes? And instead of watching those, you're supposed to watch like a special episode, and then watch all of Steins Gate 0, and then watch the final 2 episodes of the first season. It's a clusterfuck. It's just so, I think then it makes more sense with everything, I guess. And yeah, Suzuha's ending was definitely not what I expected. It started off so happy too, and then it just turned into Kyoma becoming soulless.
そうだフェイリスの D メールによって改変された過去を元に戻してやらないと
And as I say, I definitely was not expecting rape to be mentioned. Pardon me. Farah shakes her head violently and presses her body against me again. We're alone in this dim storehouse. I can feel her hot breath against my cheek. Oh yeah, I know. Even when I first watched it, I didn't watch it in order. To be fair, if that was the case, you'd have to wait like 6 years. 6 years just to actually understand the story, which seems a bit absurd. It's just a bit crazy. There's no one here to see us. We're safe. I feel myself getting excited by her proximity. No, I need to keep my cool.
聞いてくれフェイリスこれにはマユリの命がかかってるんだ
マユシーの
世界線のズレを元に戻して俺が IBN5100 を手に入れないとマユリが死ぬバカみたいに聞こえるかもしれないけどそれが事実なんだだから頼む以前送った D メールを取り消すためにもう一度 D メールをフェ
イリスが D メールで叶えた願いは
Ferris cuts in as if to silence me. LBP. Wait, what's it actually called? Because LBP doesn't ring any bells. Linear bounded phonogram. I have it. Yeah, I got it officially. I got the officially released version that came out alongside Elite. To be fair, when I played the game, I was actually going to play Elite, but because I was going to be streaming it, I was like, yeah, probably not a good idea, considering it contains scenes from the anime, and I've already been fucked over by stuff like that with Berserk.